Welcome back everyone to the Orange Aces channel. We have done it. We hit 1,000 subscribers last night. I know this video is coming out probably a few days after we actually hit 1,000. We're currently at 1,023. Thank you all so much for all of the support. It really means the world to me. Thank you to all the subscribers, all of my members, Sean, Henrique, Jack, Thunder Grenade, Josie, and Philippe. Thank you for showing some early support in the channel and giving me a chance, and all of the new people coming in, thank you for being here. If you are one of the 86% that aren't subscribed and you do enjoy this video, please go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the channel. I would really appreciate it. So today, the goal is, and I asked this on YouTube, the goal is to make a deck full of none other than orange aces. So diamond aces is what we are going for. Now I have a few strategies for this. Obviously it might not work out, but we're going to try it anyways. My main strategy, obviously, get as many aces as possible, convert them into diamonds. I do want to play around with the rough gem to make some money with the orange aces. Maybe a little bit of pareidolia to turn them into face cards. Maybe making them glass. Whole bunch of things. If we get a whole deck of orange aces, maybe we use the idol on them. We'll see where we get. Now, first things first, we are on the ghost deck, because I believe the ghost deck is just the easiest to kind of maneuver your way around the deck. So that is why I'm on the ghost deck. So we're going to go for probably a straight right off the bat. And I'm not going to focus insanely hard on making all of the aces off the bat. I still need to make sure that I survive firstly. So let's go ahead and play. Unfortunate start here. I'm just looking for a king. There we go, and this will win out in one. Obviously, I could have done a flush. I could have done other things. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a plasma player, and it's going to show in this video, but that's okay. Seance, maybe not as useful here on the ghost deck because we get access to spectral cards. Maybe red card takes us for a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. That's probably one of our best bets early. Maybe that makes me want to open the tarot pack. Maybe we don't need to do that yet. We'll find our way through it. So let's kind of go on the straight train for the time being and then see where that leads us. Straights are pretty hard to make with a full deck, but I feel like you do get them the majority of the time, especially if you're not increasing your deck size a whole bunch. So next things next, we're going to need to figure out our money. Ooh. Okay, Cryptid is a good pickup early. Let's also look at this Buffoon pack. I mean, the trio is good. We could pick it up and get the money from it. We could also skip both of these. We're not really in the position to do three of a kind, but in the future we would be. So I think I'm actually going to take the trio, and I'm going to open up this pack as well. Oh, that's a bummer, because a blue seal is also very good early on, and it's a diamond, which is kind of what we're looking for. So do I skip here for the red card? No. Okay, I'm going to say no. I think the trio is going to allow us to kind of get to where we need to be early on. So here's our beautiful diamond ace. This is what the whole video is based on, okay? What I'm going to do here, probably not the smartest decision overall. However, we got our blue seal. Now, I could copy this and then play the three of a kind, or I could copy my aces. And you know what? That's the name of the game on this video. So we're going to copy the aces. We might as well play four of a kind, and we're going to send it. So this should be more than enough points to get us through. It gets us a Mars card, which is good. Because ideally, we're going to end up playing a flush 5. So flush 5s always kind of start out with Mars cards. Now, I do need to save some money. However, I do want to get this red card cooking just a little bit. This is a good one to skip. And we have at least 3 more base malt on that. So now since we have 7 aces, let's go ahead, 6 aces in the deck, we're just going to look for 3 of a kinds. If we can play it with like a full house or something, that is obviously going to be a little bit better. But we're going to be okay on the blinds for a little bit here. So we're going to make some money. Star, also very good for aces. I don't want to be spending this much money early, but it's just what I'm doing. Okay. You know what? This is probably a good time just to star those aces. Look at the beautiful orange aces. Do you get the theme yet? Maybe we throw a Hierophant on those to get some chips as well, because we're too malt heavy right now. And we move on. So there's a 3 of a kind. Maybe we look for that blue seal, though, to get the most value out of things. There's another ace, and we did not hit that time, so it's a little bit unfortunate. We're going to waste $1 by doing a few shenanigans. We could play a flush here. Flush probably doesn't get me there, so we're going to move on again. Give me another ace. Okay, I'm getting a little scared. Let's go ahead and play the full house, as it has 3 of a kind. We did waste a little bit of money there, but I'm sorry. Also, I need some more feedback on my new microphone. How does it sound? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. I kind of want to take the Mega Arcana pack, mainly because I can use a card. So I'm actually going to... This could be an opportunity to get another Joker. Or it could be an opportunity to cut some cards. Maybe I need another Joker. Oh! Okay. Now we can skip. So if you didn't know that about a Mega, you can use one and then skip, and red card still works. Play only one hand type. Okay, we're gonna need to find a 3 of a kind here, or we're probably just doomed. Give me another king, give me more aces. Give me another king, give me more aces. Oh, beautiful. So we send this off. This is going to be enough. Red card has a little bit of extra malt. This is going to be insane. Now, I don't really want to sell off red cards, so I'll leave it for the time being. I'm kind of just being greedy, and I'm opening up packs for red card. Also, if we're going to potentially copy it, I think it's important. Here's a crossroads. Do I want to make another ace? Maybe I'll do that later. We'll keep buffing up red card for the time being. I think that we're going to be okay. Let's go ahead. Okay, we found our jack. Beautiful. We'll get rid of our kings. Honestly, we would have drawn 3 kings there, but there's just 3 jacks. Okay, not what I want. I hope this doesn't win. Okay, it does not. Looking for one more ace. Getting a little hairy here. Once we get that invisible joker, though, we will be fine. Here's another full house. Probably should have just played 3 of a kind, but full house looks to be what we're playing. And now we have an invisible joker to start here, so we're probably going to be pretty good on all things necessary here. Ooh, okay, double red card. Beautiful. Now let's save some money. I think our strength is there. Let's go ahead and save some money and just try and draw all of the aces that we can. This is a pretty bad draw. There we go. 4 of a kind is exactly what I want because of the blue seal here. So let's send this off and see how much this scores. Okay, we're already at 33,000, which is kind of crazy. I like the way this run is working out so far. I think we're doing a good job. We're going to continue to push forward on a little bit of money. That blue seal is good enough to help me out in planet scaling. There is a 3-9, so we can just move on with that. That's going to win. Any 3 of a kind is probably good enough right now to get through for this next ante or so. So I don't need any of this. We go next round. 5,000. We know that should not be a problem. We continue just discarding. This would be a great Yorick run too. If we could find a Yorick, that would be pretty sick. Let's go ahead and send the 3 of a kind. We get a little bit of extra chips. That's going to reflect in the score a little bit as well. So we're moving on here again. Swashbuckler, maybe I don't need. Burglar, definitely don't need. We can probably beef up the red cards. Yeah, this is probably good enough to skip. I really don't need anything else other than looking for aces. A king, definitely of the diamond variety. Ankh. I cannot take an Ankh, but I will take a banana. And we go next. Banana is going to be good for some times malt in the future. Let's go ahead and search for that jack so we can level up our planets a little bit. Getting that base malt is going to be very important. This should do just fine for us right here. Oh, the Madana died instantly already. Okay, so we could get another ×3 really, really early, which would be quite powerful. Fool gives us another Mars. I think we skip it. I think we're going all in on red card. Mega, we can take one. And then we can skip, which is beautiful. Red card's up to 21. We go next. Base chips are, our malt is halved. I don't think we're worried about that at all. Can we unlock flush 5 already? Maybe not. Let's see what we have. We do have one more ace, so flush 5 is possible. Maybe we don't need to do that now. Maybe we do try. Maybe also try and get that blue seal. Maybe we try one more time just because we can. Okay, no luck. I'm not going to risk it anymore. Let's go ahead and play. We're also losing money the more I do that, right? 54,000. We're doing just fine. The lovely orange aces build. What have we played the most here? Full house and high card. So maybe we don't take telescope yet. Celestial pack. I don't see 4 of a kind. I skip. Probably don't need the standard pack right now. I don't need Uranus. We're going to try and save up some more money. I've said that a few times already, but that is honestly what I'm going to try and do. Also, I've been playing the Ghost deck a little bit recently, and I have not seen many spectral cards. I swear that they used to show up more for me, but now they don't. So maybe I'm just a little bit unlucky, or I'm kind of plasma pilled. But it's been hard. Okay. Potential for Pareidolia. Hear me out. We could do Hanging Chad with aces. I think that could be fun. I don't necessarily want to do that, but we could. Okay, that's just an option. Do I need it right now? Maybe not. Let's roll. Maybe it's worth opening up this pack. Oh, there's an ace with a blue seal. I think that's good enough to take. I say we do one more. None of this is good enough. We level up our red card a little bit. We move on. Okay, there's that ace already. Instantly rewarded. Now we are definitely looking for at least a 4 of a kind if we can do so. Wow. Let's go ahead and try and get 2 more aces. It's going to be a little bit tricky. There's a 2 pair that I'm not interested in. I am willing to spend a little bit more trying to get this. There's a 3 of a kind. Let's go ahead and give it 1 more. I know money is going to hurt because of it. Okay, we didn't get it. Let's go ahead and play 4 of them and level up 4 of a kind. That's going to be more useful in the long run. We still got to win, and I would love to take this run endless too. This isn't exactly how I saw it going originally, but right now I'm okay with it. We do see Mars, we take Mars. I think it's more valuable than the 2 red cards right now. We can pivot out of the red cards eventually as well. We gotta understand that. Okay, so we know this is an ace. I don't know what the others are, so let's just get rid of them. Odds are it probably wasn't an ace. We have a 4 of a kind. Maybe we play a few cards to see if there's a blue seal. That ace could be the blue seal. Let's go ahead and play one more hand. Okay, we get a blue seal at least. Ooh, it was not a blue seal, so we're good here. The more planets we can level up, the better. Probably time to get close to level up flush 5. It's probably getting close. Okay. I do like the spectral pack here. Okay, we make more orange aces. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're going for. We're going to take the paintbrush. We're going to go on. Okay, blinds are still small. We still have lots of time to figure out the rest of the run. Our deck is getting a little bit large for my liking. We're at 59 cards, mainly because I've been just adding a bunch of cards. I'm still having troubles finding the aces. I would love to find more immolates. I feel like I haven't seen an immolate in a very long time. Let's go ahead and try and get this 4 of a kind unlocked here. I think, ooh. Okay, I think it's time to unlock flush 5. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we have Aries unlocked now. Let's see how close that is. It's not that close, but Aries does scale pretty well. So we'll go ahead and do that. A Hermit in the shop is beautiful. We'll take it. That means we will open up a Jumbo. Is there anything I want here? Not really, so we skip and we level up our red card. Mega. We take another blue seal. We skip for the rest. We're at 60 cards. That's kind of troublesome for me. But we're having fun. We're having fun, and that's all that matters. Our blue seal showed up again. That is very nice. However, our aces aren't showing up as much as I would like them to. There's 2 of them. Let's try and at least get 4. We have 2 blue seals. That would be a beautiful sight. Aha! Very, very lucky. Flush 5. 2 levels on it right here. That is huge. 179,000 points. We only needed 30. So the orange aces build is coming together. Now we're going to need a bunch of immolates. Maybe a trading card would be a good hit. A whole bunch of things. Our money isn't honestly doing the best. Okay, we could star here. I don't think we need to. I think we're kind of building our deck decent. 10. It was a red seal. Aha, Cavendish and Mars. Okay, we just got a heck of a lot stronger that round. So now we focus on money, okay? I've been saying that the whole video, but we need to focus on money. Again, thank you guys so much for all of the support on the channel. It really means the world to me. I've been having a blast making these videos for you every single day since this year. I've pretty much been doing videos every day this year, and it's been amazing. Sometimes 2 a day with technically doing shorts and stuff like that. Unfortunate here, we're going to have to play the 4 of a kind, but that's okay. Also, we just got rinsed on our money there, but we got way stronger. 700,000 points with the Cavendish. I like where this is going. I like the Orange Aces build so far. We're going to have to hold out a few rounds to make some money. I would like to see Rough Gem come up in the shop. I talked about that earlier. And then we're going to need to figure out a way to potentially re-trigger our aces, which is somewhat hard. Let's go ahead and play 4 again. I don't want to get too greedy. I just want to move on. 800,000. Only needed 35. Okay, so we're doing just fine in the scoring department. We'll use that. We will take the Aries, and we'll move on. Okay. Okay, just trying to find our aces here. Honestly, not having the best draws. We're losing a lot of money on hands here. It is what it is. There's 4 of them. Let's try 1 more. Let's try 1 more. I know we're losing money doing this. Okay, unfortunate. Didn't even get blue seals, which is really, really unfortunate. There's a lot of aces and a lot of blue seals on the bottom of that deck. It is what it is. I've also never seen a Cavendish break, so if it breaks... Ooh. Okay. Dusk is a way to re-trigger our aces. Now, does re-triggering them do anything for us right now? No, it does not. So we're going to leave that for now. I will open up a spectral pack. Yes! Let's go. We have a Polychrome ace. We have a Polychrome ace. There is the beautiful... This is the be-all, end-all orange ace right here. The beautiful Polychrome diamond ace. That is going to help us in the long run to survive. If we can... Now we have a reason to re-trigger our aces. Isn't that beautiful? No repeat hand types this round. Okay. Let's go ahead and play a high card. Let's go ahead and play another high card here. I know it's not going to count. I also don't have room for 3 blue seals, so we can play 3 cards here. Not allowed. Let's do it one more time. Oh, that one does count. Okay, it's not going to win. Okay, we did not get it. So we go ahead and play 4 of a kind, and this should win no problem. Beautiful. 1 million points. We get some Mars. Obviously would like to be leveling up plush 5, but we're not. We're not yet. So we now have to decide when it's time to pivot from these beautiful red cards. Okay? We do have to decide that. Don't be surprised if this is going to be a background in today's video, because this is a beautiful, beautiful card. What do I want here? I want to move on. We are an anti-8. 1 random joker is disabled. We're probably fine. The scoring requirement is still very small. When you're not playing Plasma, the scoring requirement does seem like kind of a joke at sometimes. It just is what it is. Okay, we do have to play a few hands here that aren't going to be aces, which is unfortunate. I don't think, unless something crazy happens in this video, we're going to be able to pare down the deck fully. I think we're running out of time to do that. We just... Ooh. This is as good as it gets here. It just hasn't happened yet where we found like a trading card or an immolate or stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. It can still happen. Although we're running out of time for that to happen. A hex. Not good enough for me. Now, the reason behind that is I have not set up a money engine. Okay? And that is the problem. I would love a temperance. Let's skip. I think skipping does help us a little bit here. Let's go ahead and move on. We already have 3 aces. That is beautiful. We were too focused on scoring, which is fine. It's totally fine. This run is just for fun. Let's try and find a blue seal here. I know, again, we lose some money doing that, but I think it is worth it looking for a blue seal. I really do. Gets our scaling leveled up. There's one. Let's look for one more. Why not? Do have quite a few of them in our deck. Not worth it. That's fine. Send it off with the flush 5. 1.5 million. Okay, we definitely have some runway here. We have some more antes. I do need to fix the deck. Onk. I cannot use an onk. I wish I could. I cannot. Let's roll. The only way... Ooh. Okay. I would love a DNA. I would love a blueprint, a brainstorm. I would love to make more copies of the Polychrome Ace. That is kind of the be-all, end-all. And now that we have a red seal, that is absolutely the only card I'm putting on it. Now, we're going to have to play a few hands here, which kind of sucks. We probably wish for just that red card to be deleted. Okay, we have one more chance here. Let's send it. Red card, please. Ooh, it's on the banana. There is our Polychrome. I think that probably saved us. Let's go ahead and send this 4 of a kind off. I think we're totally fine here. Yeah, still 600,000. Crimson Heart is gone. Okay, we've won. We've done it. We did it. The orange ace build. We're going to go endless mode. Let's show you my deck right now. We have 9 aces. This is our pride and joy. Okay, the Polychrome red seal ace. Beautiful stuff. I'm going to make sure I get a screenshot of that at some point in this video. I think it's going to be highly important. Next time it pops up, I'm going to take a screenshot. If I can. We skip this one. We move on. Let's go next. We need to figure out our money. Ooh, okay. Is my... Ooh, okay, it is. Let's see if I can take a screenshot here. It doesn't show up for some reason, but at least if I hold it in the center of the screen, I'll do it in the editing process. So there we go. There's our beautiful ace. Polychrome. Alright, let's move on. That's enough of that. You guys get to see a little bit behind the curtain when I do stuff like that. I leave all of that stuff in because I think it makes it more authentic. No cuts. Means I'm not cheating in any way. I'm still having troubles finding the aces. Like I said, I only have 9 of them, which really isn't enough, as you can see. Technically, I only need to play 3, and I think I'm okay. Although, look at 3 of a kind is just not good enough. So we're going to have to play the 4 of a kind here. It probably was fine because I had the red seal Polychrome, but I just don't want to risk it now. We could make that glass, and that would enhance the round quite a bit. However, I don't want to break it. I'm a little scared. Let's skip. I'm a little bit scared. I am wasting money doing this, but red card's a good joker, okay? It just is. What an unorthodox run so far. Okay, we have not found our aces. Not a good start here. As you can see, I need an immolate. Now, to get an immolate, I need more money. To get more money, I have to sacrifice not really leveling up my deck as much. Wow. Okay, we just drew every ace in the book here. Let's play one more hand, look for a blue seal. I do find the blue seals are important. I do think it's a good way to play. It does help us scale a little bit. And if you think about it, the planet card's going to be worth $3 anyways. So if we lose $3 to find it, at least we got what we want out of it. An Ares card. Beautiful. That's 2 million. This could be something. Okay, not good enough. Again, I'm looking for an immolate. Let's go next. We're trying to save some money. Spades are debuffed. Thank goodness it's not diamonds. Thank goodness it's not diamonds. Although, even if it was diamonds, our jokers are what's scoring us all of the money. We're just gonna play the 4 of a kind and get out of here. I can't play all of these because there's a 3 of a kind there, and that would set off the chain of jokers here. Cavendish still hasn't broke on me, so that's nice. Hanging Chad's a decent pickup. I know we've had 4 jokers this whole time. There really hasn't been a reason not to have it, but Hanging Chad is good if we play that beautiful red, or the beautiful orange ace, the Polychrome one. We just can't find any aces now. Okay, that's fine. Just give me a 3 of a kind. If we don't have a 3 of a kind, I'm gonna lose it. Oh, brother. Is it happening? Are we just dead now? Okay. Justice is restored. Let's go ahead and find that Polychrome one, though. I want to see the power of that with the Chad. Okay. Didn't find it. That's fine. I don't want to unlock 5 of a kind. So we do something like this. Probably should have moved the Hierophant one. Doesn't really matter. We're only scoring 1.8 million. So after this ante, we're just dead if we don't do something here. The family would be slightly better than the trio. Okay. Don't find it. We skip that. Don't need a Mars. We skip that. We roll a couple times. Only reason I'm rolling is I need to find like spectral cards to make this run last longer. We might try to do this again in the future. Maybe on like every milestone that we hit. I don't really know what next milestone I am aiming for. Let's go ahead and see if a normal 3 of a kind just works. I don't really know what milestone I'm necessarily aiming for. See, that didn't win. That is a little bit scary here. But every time we hit a milestone, maybe I try the Orange Aces challenge. I feel like that could be our thing. Hello? Oh, brother. I don't know if this wins. And it's got me pretty scared, to be honest. Unlucky there's not another 5 there. I could have played the glass. We might just be dead here, guys. We're dead. Okay. Well, that didn't go as planned. However, that's going to be the video. We tried the Orange Aces challenge, okay? If you want to participate, you can go ahead and try and play only Orange Aces, or try and make a deck that works with only Orange Aces. If I could have gotten some more cards out of my deck, as you can see we're at 60, that would have been much better. Trading card, DNA to add more aces, immolates. Obviously, I'm going to try this again in the future. I think it'll be fun to kind of set a baseline for the Orange Aces challenge. But thank you for watching my 1,000 subscriber special. If there's anything else you'd like me to do or see me do for a special, I can also do that. This was just a fun little challenge to go for, building towards a certain card. And to be honest, it was a fun run, okay? Getting red card to work in a really good run too is pretty fun. So I had a good time with it. Thank you all so much for all the support. I really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me that you chose to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you tomorrow. All right? I'm going to keep posting every single day. Thank you all so much. Take care. Goodbye.